Hi beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today we're going to be doing your reading for the full moon in Scorpio coming up. Let's see how these energies are going to be affecting you and what you need to keep in mind. As I go ahead and shuffle the cards for this reading, I invite you to please subscribe to my channel if you would like to make my day, if you would like to make me smile. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back. Yes, 10 of Pentacles to start. I don't do reversals, by the way, in case you're wondering. Okay. Let's see. So this full moon is quite intense. Full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is an intense sign as it is. Full moons are intense. Hydrate. So let's see what all of this intensity has as a gift for us Pisces. I'm a Pisces too. So first and foremost, the main message that is popping out here intensely is the Hydrate card. It's interesting. We are, as human beings, made of, or, you know, like 70% I think of our body is water. So when the full moon comes and the new moon comes and the moon phases change, our body physically is pulled and pushed in different directions. And it feels that way, especially if you're a Pisces, if you're sensitive, if you're very intuitive. So it will be a great time for you to pay a lot of attention on how hydrated you are, because the more dehydrated you are, the more you feel these effects, and they can manifest as headaches, they can manifest as fatigue or muscle aches or grumpiness. So make sure that you are drinking enough water. Make sure that you're also pouring all the necessary emotion into the areas of your life that require that emotion from you. So make sure that you're nurturing your relationships. Make sure that you're nurturing especially the relationship with your physical body and with yourself first. Then let's talk a little bit more about the full moon in Scorpio as it is. So this is a full moon in which we're going to be releasing a sense of toxicity. So if there's been relationships in the past that have felt toxic, suspicious, like if you've been feeling like you've had people around you that are, you know, holding negative intentions against you, or you're feeling like they're shady, you can't put your finger on it, but you know that some people around you are just not to be trusted. That sense of, it's not paranoia because it's justified, but that sense of looking you behind your back and paying attention and looking over your shoulders at every time, that sense, that defensiveness is going to be kind of like pushed away with this full moon, meaning that the relationships that are triggering that in your life are going to be probably released if they need to be released. If there is something that is effectively toxic for you, it will be pushed out on this new moon, so that is good. It might obviously bring in some discomfort, some changes and things that you might need to go through in order for that toxicity to move out. Now, if you have been having a lot of fears that are not justified, like this non-justified paranoia, like feel like everyone is going to betray you, or everyone is doing things against you, or like there's someone who wishes you harm, and you've been consciously or unconsciously, either way, you've been actively, better said, engaged in these perspectives, this is a time to flush that out, to flush the fear, to understand that a lot of it could be in your mind. And if there is something that is not in your mind and is an actual threat, it will be pushed out on this full moon, okay? So you have complete, I invite you to have complete trust in this process in the universe. This is also, since Scorpio is a very intense sign that is also associated with death and rebirth, this will be a powerful time for all of the things in your life that are no longer serving you, all of the beliefs that you have that are holding you back, all of the things that need to change where you've been trying to sustain them for them not to change, things you've been trying to avoid, things you've been trying to hold on to, things you've been trying to make work but they're just not going to work. All of this is going to be flushed out in this full moon. So it can be an intense time of surrender and release, and an intense time of death and rebirth, an intense time also for connecting with your sexuality. Your sexuality might, your sexual relationships might be highlighted at this time. You may feel a higher connection to your partner at this time. Also to yourself. Like if there's toxic beliefs about your connection to yourself sexually, that is also going to be flushed out. But remember that for things to be flushed out, first of all, the hydration card is highly important. I feel like this card is just like beaming with energy, like mention me every 5 seconds, mention me every 5 seconds. So it's just like when we're sick. If I was sick a while back and I had this like flu, and the more you hydrate yourself, the more that water will flush out the toxins and kind of like clear your system. It's the same here. Like the more hydrated you are, the more the energies that are toxic in your being are going to be flushed out easier. So make sure to stay hydrated. If you're a Pisces, make sure to go to the water, make sure to go to the pool, to the beach, you know, surround yourself with water at this time could be very helpful for you. Also, I feel like for some of you guys, that number 3 is going to be very important at this time. 333. This is a general reading, obviously, so all the messages are not necessarily going to resonate with you. Some messages might be for you, some messages might be for other people. So be patient with that. At this time, I feel like you're going to be reaching a state of maximum financial manifestation. So you guys, I feel like you're reaching this 10 of Pentacles here. As the moon completes its cycle, as it comes into this fullness, so does your bank account. I feel like every day that goes by building up to this full moon is bringing in more and more and more abundance to you, which is lovely. I feel like Pisces, we're going through a very powerful cycle of physical manifestation, which is great. I also feel like some of us are going to be receiving this abundance more harmoniously than others. Some of us are going to be like, yes, I deserve this. I've been waiting for this. Come to me, abundance. I'm here. I'm waiting. Hands are open. I'm in the Empress energy and I am in this feminine receptivity. But others of us, other Pisces, are going to be more in do I deserve this? Is this right? What if I mess up? Is this too much responsibility? What if this abundance is being taken from someone else to be given to me? Is this appropriate? Like you're gonna have all these doubts and all these like conflicts and mental challenges about it. So where do you want to be? You get to choose. Do you want to be in the receiving end and enjoy all of the abundance that this windfall will bring? Or do you want to experiment it this way and stay stuck in the limiting beliefs that are making you feel perhaps that you're not worthy or deserving of this abundance in the material world? If this resonates with you, you can check out my Abundance Blueprint course. I'm going to leave the information below. Some of you guys are going to be caught up in this full moon. You're going to be, like by the time this full moon comes, you're going to be working really hard. You're going to be working on yourself, building your empire, building your life. Perhaps some of you guys have a connection with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Some of you guys are working hard on building this relationship. Some of you guys are working hard on developing the sexual connection with this person. Some of you guys are working hard on the communication or are working hard to dismantle the limiting beliefs that might be in your subconscious mind in order for you to make proper decisions about this person or about your financial future. Definitely this card is going to bring, this full moon is going to bring divinely guided change, which can be comfortable or uncomfortable depending on how much resistance you put to it. So if you don't want to experience resistance, try as much as you can to focus on surrender and allowing for the healing process to unfold and the toxicity to be out. Sometimes we need to see what that toxicity is before we can push it out. And that might bring conflict, that might bring situations that will bring in that toxicity to the surface. We have here sincere relationships. And listen to your body. Some of you guys are definitely in need of not only hydration, but a little bit of self-love to your physical body. I'm feeling essential oils, meditation, stretching, working out, water, fruits for some of you guys, nature for others of you. That will support your journey, especially with this full moon in Scorpio. And as far as the relationships that you have in your life, allow only the sincere relationships to remain in your life after this full moon in Scorpio. This full moon in Scorpio is going to purge everything that is toxic out. Let it. Let it push everything that is toxic out. Please, please, please. Don't hold on to anything. Allow it all to be released. So yeah, you guys, this is the reading for the full moon in Scorpio. I am hopefully going to be posting a video about the full moon in Scorpio for all signs as a collective. This is your reading as far as what you're going to be dealing with, Pisces. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you like these readings. I can keep you posted on all the energies available for the new moon, the full moon, monthlies, and weekly readings. I'm sending all my love to you, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.